Alright, here's a fun one. This is a drone video of tract 15 at Timber Shoals Ranch. We're looking north. The red truck is parked on the meadow on the property and looking north toward Bull Shoals Lake. Gorgeous property. This is a middle of the winter drone video, so no leaves whatsoever on the trees, and actually the meadow looks somewhat brown. From the ground that day it actually looked green, but from the sky or whatnot it looks kind of brownish. But anyway, like I said, looking northerly, the southern part of the meadow is the beginning of the property, and then the meadow itself encompasses 30 or 40% of the property, and the balance is wooded. So we're going to fly over the meadow part. This video is a little glitchy. I apologize for that. We were having some drone issues that day. So we've got some big mature trees right in the meadow. Then the truck itself is parked next to whoa, definite drone issues, is parked right next to a pond on the property, although it didn't really appear to be holding any water when we were out there. It looks like it needs to be cleaned out, probably scooped out and fixed up a little bit, and that could be potentially a really good pond again. And then as soon as you get past the pond, you're back into the beautiful timber. And that's the nice thing about a wintertime drone video, is you can actually see the trees. And this definitely has some nice mature timber. Check out the ground videos for that. But there's the little area there is the pond. And then right away into the timber. We've got a few cedar trees, but it's mostly hardwood trees on this property. Very level tract. The meadow itself is basically completely level. If you look at the topo map, there's a little bit of a draw that kind of runs diagonally through the property. But by and large, it's surprisingly flat. I mean, especially for this area and by the lake. And this property directly borders the take line for about 140 feet on its north side. So as we fly to the north, we're going to be transitioning from the property into the Corps of Engineer land at the lake. And with your direct frontage on that, you've got direct physical access into that land and to the lake itself. Now the lake it actually looks almost murky in this photo. It's generally very clear. We had just had a huge rainstorm a couple days before this, and it did churn up the lake. That's State Line Cove right there. So if you look at the end of the cove, you can see the trail that goes down to State Line Cove. That's one place we'd put a boat in. Another place would be the south side of the peninsula. Now we're looking back to the south. Whoop, I wish we would have paused there for a second, but I think we'll head back that way. As we look into the sun, everything looks kind of dark, so definitely not the best drone video, but I do like that it was done in the winter time, so you can see the topography and see all the timber. This property has not been recently logged. A lot of what we deal with has been logged either very recently or within the last few years. We saw no signs of any recent logging, so we're talking decades since there'd been any logging on this property. Maybe a little bit for firewood, but really we didn't even see evidence of that. So now we're looking north. I'd say we're over the north part of the property. We're looking northerly toward over the Corps of Engineer land and toward the lake. So, oh, that was a short video. Well, anyway, that's a good overview. We'd be thrilled to get you a summertime video if you purchase the property. We'd be more than happy to do that for you, a summertime drone video or ground video or both. Just let us know. But check out the website at InstantAcres.com to see if this property is still available. Pretty unusual to have a tract direct frontage on the core line, has meadow, has mature timber, I mean, very short walk right to the water where you can fish, and there's a lot going on. So check out the listing page, InstantAcres.com.